One of the things I wanted to focus this episode on was who takes care of mom, right? As single mothers by choice, we are doing it all, sometimes out of necessity and just sometimes because that's who we are at our core. And so, who takes care of us? How do we go about finding space to care for ourselves and being in spaces that nurture and help to heal us? Before we're moms, we're people. We have baggage, we have experiences, we have hopes, we have dreams. How do we go about connecting with those things even as we are caring for our little ones? What do you recommend?
Oh, that question can be answered in so many beautiful ways. But I think the first way of answering that question is to take a moment to ask yourself, first, being present. What is it that you want and need now? And periodically doing that throughout your day so you can have an assessment to see what it is you want. Because, like you mentioned, you got your children needing things, everyone's needing all these things. You have these goals that you think are so super important, but are they? That's another different story. So just creating a practice of every day and throughout the day, asking yourself, what do I want? What do I need? What do I want? What do I need? Literally before we got on this call, before we even started talking, I said, before we do this podcast, I need to drink some water.
Right.
Because I knew that that would just nourish me.
Mhm.
So first get into the practice of just in the small moments of saying, okay, I need this. Easily, I can give that to myself. My water bottle's right here, no big deal. So being able in the small circumstances, cultivating that practice, which will make it a lot easier to determine what are the bigger things we need. What is the bigger supports that we need? You mentioned that you are the major thinker for your family, for you and your children. So how can you find ways of getting someone to take some of the thinking tasks away for you?
Mhm.
For example, I can just talk about a business example. So I'm trying to find a social media person, and I had a couple different options. One, someone who could just create the stuff, but then I had another person who was like, "Oh yeah, I'll create the things, but then I'll also create an agenda for some of your talking points that you'll need." She's a winner
Yes.
because she thinks she is a thinker.